Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to get over 1000 anvils reliably in the broken clock tower, also known as the anvil dungeon. Before we are going to do anything, we are going to start with the preparation first. So first of all, check if you don't have 200 out of 200 gear. So if you do, obviously you have to salvage. We're just going to do it really quick, even though we don't have 200 right now. And yeah, this is one of the most important things. Like, also check the inventory. So inventory, we do have enough. Also check, for example, if all your settings are fine. Like, for example, play speed should be on max. Power save mode doesn't matter that much. Skipping animation and stuff. And yeah, so now also, of course, you have to check if your food is fine. And then also you want to have maximum stamina. So you're going to do this. If we are going to burn one stamina, for example, and use another stamina pot, that wouldn't be bad as well, but it's not that necessary. Also, before we are going to jump into any run, we also want to have the Fort Zolgris mission done, and also we want to get rid of the ads. So depending on your settings, for example, so this is not on right now, okay. So here, for example, you can see it's right now not turned on, so it won't show up. So you can click on here to either want to show it up so that you do that every day. So if you do watch the ads, if you do watch, just watch them first before you're going to start. And something very important is accepting the mission, because the mission is always showing up after clearing one time. And that would be pretty annoying. So a lot of people are also asking, hey, why doing that? It's only saving like 1 millisecond or saving 1 second. But if you think about that, every time you can save 1 second, that's gonna save you a lot of time, and it really adds up. So before you're going to check, or before you're going to open that as well, you're going to choose the team. You're going to check if everyone is geared up. So let's choose the food first. So with this team, we're going to use the wood cage food, and we have to check if everyone is geared up. So in this account, we don't have any UR gear on the Arthur or King. So Arthur is a 5-6, King is, I think, 6-6. Yeah, so we will basically show you guys no UR gear is required, but we will make some small changes to make the run much smoother. So this is something I have never showed in any other runs yet. So first of all, the change what we're going to do is we want to have the debuff of our king on the very left side. So we're going to move this, and we're going to move this to the very left so that it ends up to be here. The reason for that is if we are going to use the debuff, which is on the very left side, it's not going to move cards in together anymore, and then we can just do this. So I don't know if you guys are aware of that. Whenever you use a card on the right side, obviously it moves together, and we lose, like, let's say a millisecond, which is not much, but it's some small changes which can guarantee you to get over 1000 anvils. So we're going to do the same here, and we're going to move 2 times with the Arthur. So the only problem, or what I don't like about this, is I really don't like there's a small delay. Oh, wait a second. Here, after this, there's also a small frame. Before he gets a card, we can click on him, and we can actually target him. So we want to skip the right side, because then it's more near to the ult, and we save time by that. There was something I wanted to say as well. Now I actually forgot that. But yeah, we're just going to show you guys some more runs, and then so that you can see different scenarios, so that you can actually get used to it. And yeah, so those are basically some small changes which in my opinion are the best. Oh yeah, I remember now what I wanted to say. So the only problem is I really don't like to use a card first, because there's a small delay. And if you move cards first and then use a card, there is like barely any delay, because you are basically, in my opinion, too slow. But yeah, so you can also move first, but the problem is, okay, here there was a misplay because the cards merged together. And yeah, exactly, you don't want to have any 2-star cards or mergers, because you will always lose in time. And yeah, so a lot of people were already back in the days asking, hey, why do you even care about that? You are a whale. So regardless if you are a whale or not, if you do an anvil dungeon, you are still limited as well, and there's no reason not to try to save as much time as you can, because regardless if you buy anvils or not, getting free anvils isn't bad at all. So this is of course a kind of problem. The team is not that obtainable, but tomorrow there's going to be the barn banner. And luckily with the voting, Arthur got into the banner. And I am not too sure, they didn't really announce anything yet, but it seems like we can get a chance to get Gotha back. That would be really awesome. But yeah, so here, because the king card is on the left side already, we're just going to move the card to the right side because it doesn't matter anymore. And then, like mentioned, we're just going to use the left card. We're going to move. So, oh yeah, the reason is, if you're going to move, right? If you're going to move 2 times and then use the debuff, the card is more far away, so it will be used on the right side slot. I can show you guys in this run actually. So if I move here 2 times with Arthur, there will be a slower delay, but the card is more far away. So it's not that much time, but it's still time. So I'm not too sure which is better. Probably moving is better because then we don't miss the delay frame. But yeah. So here again, before he gets a card, we can click on him. And then we're good to go. So yeah, so this is basically the small change we do. It's a really, really small change, but it does a lot for you. So I'm not too sure how you guys are doing your keys. We're just going to show you guys, I think one more run would be fine. And then we're going to basically say something at the end or whatever. I'm not too sure. So yeah, what do you guys think about this? So this change, in my opinion, is really saving you guys a lot of time, at least especially on this account, for example, with 8 anvils clocks, and tomorrow we are getting 1 more, so that is super annoying. And yeah, saving time for, let's say, doing 2 or 3 hourglasses is gonna be adding up to, let's say, 5 or 4 runs, let's say 4 runs with bad drops. How much would that be? So here obviously we want to skip and do this. Let's say 5 runs where we get 18, that would be 50, that would be 90 anvils. Just with those small changes. So in my opinion, it's really worth it. I also tried out, by the way, some people were asking me, hey, can you try out with Red Slater? Unfortunately, Red Slater, cool idea, doesn't work out. So critting wasn't 100%, killing was impossible. I didn't try it with Arthur level 90 though. So I did try with Yuagir though. So maybe it may work with a Slater instead of Gotha, because not everyone has Gotha, at least currently. But yeah, it's not worth it. So you have to have Yuagir attack crit damage Yuagir here right now, because we have a 6-6 and 5-6. We don't need Yuagir at all, which is really, really awesome. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this change. I obviously have other Anvil videos as well. So there's one team I still use on my own account. It's going to be with Green Gotha Eastern. Maybe check that one out, because oh, and LV. And if you don't have Arthur, right? If you don't have an Arthur stacked out, you can also use a T1. You can also use a Lost Vein. Those 2 are great options. You can even use the green Escanor or the green Jericho. But obviously with Arthur, it's the safest team and also the fastest team. Because in general, Arthur has the fastest animation. So regardless if we are skipping or not, they still have somehow it's just some small frames, but we still get faster runs. This is a complete bad start, but it doesn't really matter that much, because so this is no RNG at all. Or actually, this is not that bad that we got that Arthur merger, because when we get an Arthur merger, we want to skip a turn rather than moving. So we're going to still move 2 times here. We're going to use this, and next turn we're going to skip. We're going to move. We're going to use the King ult, and yeah. I really, really hope I didn't miss out anything, because I would say it's pretty, so we are always in time pressure, right, when we are going to do this. So please don't be mad when I miss something or when I said something wrong. There might be something I said that it's not right, so just let me know in the comment if there's something I'm missing. But yeah, so here the time frame, we got that. We're going to skip that, and yeah. I really hope it was helpful, or if you're new on this channel, would be really cool if you are going to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. And that's basically how you can get over 1000 anvils or you can make it more reliable to get that. Thanks for tuning in, and peace out for now.